I'm as hard as bedrock.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Dokeycraft. This is episode 5 and I have no clue what I'm going to be doing today. So I think I need to do some stuff, make my area a bit nicer, maybe do some terraforming or whatever. Just make it look nice. And maybe add some more buildings or just like add some big piles of rocks or something is something I think that would look cool. So I'm going to chop down these trees over here. So I think, just start clearing things up and then build some big rocks, like big piles of rocks. I think that should look quite cool. I do think, though, my elytra is beginning to break, but it has mending on it. So I think it might be a good idea to try. It might be a bit risky, but I just don't want to risk my elytra breaking. So I want to go to the nether so I can to the end so that I can this is good so that I can get my elytra fixed up a bit, because I do not want to risk it breaking. Yeah, found it. Awesome. Ow. What the heck? That was weird. I need to get my water back though, otherwise I'm not going to be able to kill any endermen if anything bad happens. Oh, that was a horrible sound. And I don't need this many ender pearls, so I'll leave that then in there. Whoa! Wind charges. I don't know if I'm allowed to take that. I'm sure no one minds, right? This isn't anyone's actual base. Alright, let's go back. Okay, I've chopped down a lot of trees in this area. Now I want to experiment with doing like some mounds out of stone. So I will swap into my silk touch pickaxe. So I think I'll get rid of some of this dirt. Alright, so I've done this area here. I think it doesn't look as cool as that bit over there. So I think the plan will be to sort of just stretch it out around here, depending on where I'm working, because off-cap is over here. So I just need to make sure I don't ruin their area, so I just need to keep to here, I guess. But I'm really happy with how this looks. That pale moss looks really nice. Wait, yeah, I've got some over on my base over here. I think I could use, I have a little bit of bone meal here, so I could try and extend the pale moss, use that for some decoration, and I can add some cobblestone. I think that's a good idea, just to decorate the area a bit more, make it look nicer. So let's start over here. Alright, I've used all my bone meal. Yeah, if you go up here, I have like got quite a few patches of stuff. So I think I'll just use a few like random blocks. Just like randomly. Like this. Okay. I've just added a few random blocks around. And I think it looks quite nice. So now, I'm just going to add some cobblestone. Okay. And I think I'm done. I've added just some random blocks around everywhere. So I'm done with the cobblestone and stuff. Now it's just for some slabs. Just to add slabs. I think it will look nice. And I'm finally done. I've added loads of like slabs and stuff everywhere. And this whole area is complete. So I'm going to grab my shulker boxes and I will be taking them back. Thank you very much for watching today's episode, and I will see you next time.
I'm as hard as bedrock.